There's always a way.
Right.
You just figure it out. I don't need much. I found the less I have to fuss with, the better. I would not change it for anything. I'm so happy with this vehicle.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're here with Paula, and a really interesting setup you've got, and you have been on the road for quite a while now.
Yes, I have.
And how long has it been?
It's been over 11 years, 11 and a half.
That's a long time anymore. That's
sure
a real
is.
old timer. And so 11 and a half years ago, why did you hit the road?
It got a little bit crowded where I'm at in Colorado, and it was just too many people. I had lived in the one place for 26 years, owned my home, and decided to sell. And I had tried it out before I went full time. So I knew that I loved doing it.
Yeah, that's an excellent way to do it. Just
Yes.
kind of ease your way into it.
Yes.
And what kind of a rig are you in here?
This is a Teardrop trailer. It's a 2013, and it is the size of a queen-size bed inside, and it has a kitchen in the back. I go to a lot of remote areas. I like to travel where the big rigs cannot, and I've been around bear country, a lot of wild horses. I do a lot of gun shows, motorcycle rallies, and swap meets. Currently, I go to a lot of VFWs for the veterans and American Legions.
Can we take a look around in your home?
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and do that, folks. So tell me a little bit about your Teardrop trailer.
Well, this is a Little Guy Silver Shadow Teardrop trailer, which I purchased in Colorado when I lived there. And I purchased it prior to me traveling on the road full time. And I would live in here when I would go be a vendor at events and then come back home. Well, I decided 11 years ago that this is what I was going to live in. And the floor space is a queen-size bed, but I moved it down to a twin so I could fit my porta potty, on the other side, all my belongings and my entertainment, which is a 17-inch DVD player.
Nice.
I do like having comforts, so I have lots of pillows, lots of blankets. I like having, enough space that I've got some food in here if I want, because my food is mainly stored in the back where the kitchen is. They were a little pricey then, and now have gone a bit cheaper. So now you can get this or even a tab, which you can stand up in. So more affordable now, but I found that the smaller the rig, the more expensive.
That's weird.
It was very weird.
Yeah. So how much are these now?
Well, this at that going time was 11,000, and they are in a similar way or a little bit less at this point. It's still a bit pricey, but it's so worth it. I can pull it with my 4-cylinder van. It's a 10-foot by 6-foot.
So tell us a little bit about your tow vehicle here.
Sure. This one here is a Ford Transit XLT Connect. My little dings on it on the end and right here were actually occurred in quartzite, not due to me. This 4-cylinder actually can pull this vehicle up over the Rocky Mountains.
Wow.
I've done that. I've gone to 27 states in the U.S. and I have merchandise on both sides. Well, merchandise on this side. So the doors just open right up, and this is all stored merchandise. It's quite convenient for me because, like I said, I can open things up and get access to anything I need by just opening up one door or the other door. I have businesses that I need to make a living. I've only had Social Security for the past 10 months, and so I've supported myself only by my businesses full-time before that with selling my merchandise, which are caps, military and non-military, and pins that you put on your caps.
Oh, yeah.
And in the other side, I do housekeeping supplies. The door slides open, and so I can access my housekeeping. There's a lot of elderly in Quartzsite, and they cannot do things that I can do. And one thing I chose was to do housekeeping for exercise. So I can pop up and down off the floor. I'm doing things with my body that keeps me mobile and agile and helping other people at the same time. And in the back, I have my personal belongings such as extra pillows and blankets. I'm a pillowholic, along with clothing, which I did get rid of 70% lately, but I still like my clothes, and comforts. I like comforts. This was made in Turkey, and this was one of the first ones, the 2010, that they had made. Transit Connect, XLT. And so now they're more popular, but they are not featuring what I have, which are the doors on both sides. This was real important that I had that feature.
And so your kitchen is in the back.
Yes, it is.
A lot of these. Let's take a look at it.
Well, it's pretty special, although I got spoiled being in Quartzsite. They have a lot of good restaurants and people who cook for me. But it does have a tube. This pulls out to about here. I can't really do it now. I could, but it's a 2-burner stove.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got propane underneath, a little cylinder. I can purchase a hardware store anywhere. It does have a sink. I tend to use more of a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
There is a sink underneath here that has a faucet. Like I said, I really don't use it. I have a big, huge bowl that I wash dishes, but I get lazy and I use paper plates and plastic utensils.
Sure. A whole bunch of us out here do that.
It's very well insulated. An interesting thing about this wood and everything, and it's insulated by the Amish. So this wood is beautiful wood, and the Amish put this whole thing together. I would not change it for anything. I'm so happy with this vehicle.
So I haven't seen any solar panels. You don't have any solar?
No, I have the offer. Like I said, my friend over there, he has solar panels, and he actually offered me one for my roof here or here for a $30 deal. But I would only then be able to run the lights and no AC. So basically it doesn't work for me much. I don't need much. I found the less I have to fuss with, the better. But I haven't found the need for solar. And my concern is the weight.
Oh,
If I didn't have all the merchandise,
yes,
maybe I would consider it. But between the housekeeping supplies and the merchandise, I'm a little bit heavy.
Right, yes. So how, I have to ask, this is just a question, I'm sure you're well aware, I have to ask, and how do you go to the bathroom?
Yes, well, there are two things that I have. I do have a porta potty in emergency in here, or if I'm not on LTVA, but the LTVA requires you with a certain amount of tank and water. So I use my friend's over here who also has a shower that I use, which is he's got 130-gallon storage for his water, but this shower is fabulous, just sitting in a chair, and I can shower with it over there and use his bathroom.
Oh, that's very nice.
So it's just a walk right across where I get in. If I'm lazy, can drive, or if it's at night. But I do when I'm not here, on the LTVA or even here. It's a porta potty you get at Walmart, $20 or $25
Sure.
at the most. Another thing is I am working a lot, so I'm gone a lot. The people that I work with are fabulous. They let me use their showers, their potties, and their washing. I can wash my clothes at their places.
So you're here in Quartzsite, what, 4 months, 5 months out of the year? 7 months.
I got
You're
here
the whole time.
September 8th, but I will be here until D-Day.
D-Day,
Yeah,
until they
which
close.
I think is April 15th here on the LTVA. Yeah.
And you work as a house cleaner here, so
Yep.
you have the access to all those houses.
I have many clients that are regular. I care for a lot of the veterans. Like I said, I'm on speed dial with the VFW here, who calls me when a veteran needs care and help, and I help them out. So I have a regular schedule where I work with the military and help the veterans who are unable to do things for themselves, such as errands or housekeeping. And my whole family was military, so that's where I got that from. It doesn't leave the blood.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I've enjoyed it. Well, I was fortunate in the front, if you ever get one of these, to have one of these lips put on, and I put a tool chest on there, which I use for storage. So if anybody gets a small one like this is great for storage. You can do a lock and key and get these at a hardware store. Keep it simple. That's what I say.
Yeah.
You know, I'm running 2 businesses out of here.
Yeah.
And there is actually a third one that I have. When you're stuck and it's raining or something, you can get on a smartphone and do online surveys.
Oh, yeah.
And make money. So it's not much, but you can make $150 to $400 a month, and it goes right in your account. That's another way.
Yeah, sure is.
I just thought I'd let people know there's always a way.
Right.
You just figure it out. Thank goodness for Mr. Bob Wells, who is teaching us these things. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. I've learned so much from you, and I thank you.
Thank you.
And going forward, I would like to teach and inspire others that, you know, as a single woman, I've done this single my entire time, 27 states, and I don't plan on stopping. I love it.
Good.
It's a beautiful
very
life.
Good. And so I'm sure people have been very inspired by your story and want to have questions for you. They'd like to learn from you. How can they contact you? How can they watch you?
You can go to the YouTube channel, Rolling Free with Paula, and I have some pictures up. I just started it, but I plan to use it for inspiration as well. And I thank you for viewing it.
Go there now, folks. Check it out.
Rolling Free with Paula.
Well, Paula, thank you so much for sharing your home with us. This is great. Really, really great. And you've proven over 11 and a half years that this can be a wonderful, wonderful life.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
That's it. Quite literally. So, folks, I believe you've been inspired and enjoyed Paula's story. If you have, then like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll see you on the next video.
Thank you, guys, everybody.
Bob Wells also hosts 2 YouTube channels on well-being in the inner life. Find them at the Examine Life Daily and Quote of the Day with Bob and Autumn. Thanks for watching, folks.